Now, as you can probably see, this car is not set up for working out of at all. My trusty old bucket. It's a drone. Gloves. But yeah, obviously I'm not on the tools, so I'm not really doing much work anymore on site. So trying to have a car that's set up is super hard. Because I've got 3 kids that I've got to fit in here as well. But I'm going to throw all the tools back in. A rough in today, I'm going to bust this back out. It's been a while. It's all hardwood, so probably going to go shit, but see how we go. Could be completely rusty as well. With the boys on site, we haven't got all the walls up yet, so it's just going to be trying to get some cables in position just to keep ahead, because we do want to try and get the shed done quickly as we can so we can move out of where we are. My tools are sporadically spread out everywhere, so I don't even know if I've got a fucking hammer or anything. There's a few things in here. So there's a pair of pliers there. There's an impact there. Some sort of tester or something, but I'm going to find a hammer anywhere. No, if I've got. Yeah, I just can never remember where I put anything. Anyone else like this, or is it just me? I'm so disorganized. I bet this is fucked as well. Oh yeah, that's not looking good. Obviously the last time I worked, I probably just threw everything in, so I've got no idea where a hammer is. I feel like I always do that, and I fucking buy a hammer every time I go, tools, I reckon I've left it somewhere, or it's at home, but stay tuned. Okay, heading to the new shed. Rough in, I think it's day 2. I think I missed day 1, I was away. Is that annoying? That's in there. I missed day 1, I was away. I don't think they got heaps done. I think it's just a bit more like a bit of cable tray up. So we're gonna go mark out. We've just made plans for all the automation lighting circuits of what they're all labeled, what they're gonna be ran. So I'll try and give you like a bit of a run through of how we do it. It's a bit of a weird roughing, like the floors are all going to be polished concrete, so we can't mark any floors. So we have to do markings on the plans for the lighting, and because it is our shed, it's pretty sporadic, and the plans are, we haven't made like the best plans because we kind of still don't know what we're going to do. It's going to be a bit on the fly, so this is nowhere near how we'd normally run our own job. It's going to be very sporadic and going, yeah, do this, do that, just because we haven't made a full plan of what we're doing yet. We kind of have, we have to an extent, but it's not going to be, it's not how we'd run a normal job, I guess. So see how it pans out when we get there. I think we got 2 of our guys there, and then me, and I'm going to try and do a little bit there today, try and get, so you can see, like, I guess how quick, or like not quick, but how close we are to like the new shed. Like, so there's 2 industrial estates in Ballina. We want a little speed up video of getting to the new shed and how quick and close it is. Stay tuned. Got Nexons, so Moby Way boost. So no cable rollers required here. And pull through like that with no rollers at all. So we can pull at a time. It's probably one of the best inventions in our industry for a while. Do a little run through here of how we're running everything. So we've made this lighting plan here ourselves on ground plan, and so we've got these daylights are Dali, these track lights are going to be Dali, all this is Dali, then anything that's a phase dimming is going to be on here. So got, this is laid out. We lay this out exactly how it's configured in the board. So that's dimmer, and that's a dimmer channel, 8-channel dimmer. That's a 2-channel dimmer, and this is a switch relay, 8-channel, and that's another switch relay, 8-channel. So anything that's not dimmed, so the battens, floodlights, signage, rear signage, they're all going to go into a switch relay, right? And then you've got exhaust fans, festoons, LEDs that aren't going to be dimmed, also on a switch relay. Then our dimming module is going to have wall lights, pendants, bathroom wall lights, anything that we're going to dim. We've got a couple of spare channels on there. So at the moment I'm running the 2 wall lights that aren't Dali. They're going to be just phase dimmed into our offices. And also these two, so I'm pulling 4 cables at a time, so I'm running these first 4. And then my next set will be these ones. I'm just going to work my way along, so the next set will be these 4. Now, I've only got 4 drums of cable on me, so that's where I'm running 4, but I'd probably pull all 8 just to speed things up if I had the cable with me. Then I'll work through my switch relay and then my other switch relay. And it all corresponds back to here. So we obviously label everything how it is on here, and then that at the other end, so then we're going to do it. So when we label this side, I'll show you what we do on the cable, then the drum. So see on the drum, 2.2 is the pendant, reception pendant here. So that knows, and then it's written like that on the cable at the other end. Going to be pulling all our cables along this tray that we put up. And then that's our services board there, so it's going to have all our, we got our switchboards here, DB. This is the lighting control board here. So everything's running back to there, and then we're going to have a comms rack above on there. I'm going to be pulling all our lighting. I'm going to start pulling some lighting circuits. So we are, because it's automation, some Dali, some aren't, some are phase dim. So I'm going to start with some of the dim channels now that I run together up on here. So it's like clip in with a cable tie on. Just gives you like, you can stack cables, and when you come back a long time, instead of having like rows and like ladders, it's the quickest way. You bang clips along, get your ties, and then once you've ran all your cables, you can just tie them back, clip them back like that. It's pretty neat. On some tray for a bit now, so doing the roughing. So there's a couple of bits of tray we still need to get up, so I'm just going to work on doing that. And then I'll get back to running some cables after that. But EC's come out to help for a bit, so that's good. So we'll rip a bit more in, but it's going to be like, there's a lot to go in. So it's going to be at least this week and a bit next week, because most of the walls won't get done until next week anyway. So. done this little bend in here, so we'll get the little risers in here, and then that'll be our tray form. So I've got to get that lined up on there, so it'll come from underneath to an on top tie down, and then we can get all these cables tied up and back in and around. So I'll probably just trim this up a bit to get it fit. Get that to work nicely. And I'll do the same with this 150 as well. Alright, so doing a cut, and I want to take this piece here out. So to get a clean cut, what I'm going to do is with your grinder, it's going to be hard, I'm not going to film it, you're going to run across the back there and just burr that down, make it weak, and that's going to be able to make you snap it off. So that gives you like a perfect straight cut along there. Put a file on that, and then we'll have our tray, other piece butt in with a T-piece here and here. Another bloke out of the office, onto the tools.
Good to be out, isn't it?
You're running the K&X Darley lines.
Yeah.
Next bit of tray, got to get a uni strut from here across on some rods, and we can continue those 2 bits of tray off to that wall where the board's going to be. The day is nearly over, it's pretty loud in there, so I'm going to just do a little recap from out here. Got pretty much the tray pretty much done, all the cables tied along the top for all the Darley and K&X lighting in the office side's all done. 3 tower feeds done, the concrete cutting's getting done now, so you can hear that. We're cutting up the bathroom, and then I'll show you inside and then you can see. Successful day. Good to get back on the tour, it's been a while. Alright, well that was my first pretty much full day pack on the tools for ages. It's been a while. Feeling fairly flogged, but it was good. It was good. I actually enjoy it, so it was good to be able to do it. I didn't get too many phone calls or distracted too much. That was good. It's good to be on site because we don't have any plans for the builder, so we're sort of making it up on the fly. So it's good to be able to be there for them and be like, yep, change this, do that, and especially for our guys as well. I know it's good chat. We're sort of making things up as we go. Probably the worst clients you could think of, but it's good. We're making progress. It's going to be some long days though. I know we got a lot to go. Like I'm looking at it going, holy shit, we've got heaps to do. So I think it won't be my only day on the tools. I'm going to have many more. I think it's going to be a solid week of roughing in with a few guys there, and then it'll roll in everything. I still got to paint it and everything as well. Like we've been doing the painting, we're doing the concrete cutting ourselves. I'm sure there'll be a lot more things we'll be doing ourselves as well. So it's going to be full on, but it's fun. It's ours, so it's all worth it. And we'll just keep hitting it until we get to share the final product, which we're excited to do soon.